welcome to another super interesting episode on my talk show. This is Oluwa Tosin and I'm your host. And welcome to Talks with Titos. And if you're just tuning in for the first time, this is my talk show, this is my podcast show where I talk about lots of interesting topics. I'm sure you're going to find it interesting, you're going to love it and get addicted to my podcast show. Yeah, so on today's episode, a quick one, I'm talking about a topic that goes like this. It says, stop measuring your life with other people's lives. Like, stop measuring your life with others. Stop weighing your life. Stop this competition. You see, you are not your friend. Your friend is not you. See, everybody's time is going to click at the right time. So I stopped on this on telling Miracle's page on Instagram. She tweeted it and she reposted it on her Instagram page. She says that you cannot measure people's growth if you don't know how far they've come. So stop having a say on journeys you know nothing about. Like, this tweet was so inspiring and it brought me to this topic that we should stop measuring our life with other people's lives. So, life is a process, it's by stage and phase, it's like a staircase, like a ladder, and we're going to get to the finish line. So don't rush. Yeah, don't rush. So even God himself, like, took duration, like it's a process, like stage by stage. He has the power to create everything in a day. But as we all know, as Christians, we know, like, on the first day he created this, on the second day, third, fourth, sixth, and on the seventh day he rested. He has the power to create everything on that day, but no, even God himself, like, kept everything like a process, like it by stage. So why we humans, why is it that we don't want to follow the process? We want everything to just click. And more importantly today, I want us to talk about this mantra. I think I'm breaking a lot of table. I'm breaking a lot of table today. Like, we often say this mantra of saying, we have this habit of saying, my mates are this, my mates are that, my mates are this, that, and so on and so forth. And if your mate is not you, you are not your mate. Your mate is not you. What works for your mate does not work for you. And there's this thing is like, we might be age mates, but we're not grace mates. Like, everybody has their own time. And this match have led a lot of people into doing the wrong thing. Like, hey, we also say my mates are married, I'm not married, my mates they have a good job, my mates are having kids. No, we know what we say now. I used to say it before I come with understanding that it's a very wrong idea, wrong saying of saying my mates are. And it has led me to always appreciate every stage, every little wins I have achieved. I'm always be proud of myself. Like, Toshi, you're doing great. Oh, like, I am doing fine. So please, guys, let's tend to stop saying this mantra. My mates are this. Your mates that get married at the age of 19. When it's your time, you get married. Everybody's time is just so different. There's this thing in Yoruba, they say, "Ma wa go alago shisha." Don't look at interpretation is not that easy. Don't look at other people's time and work. Like, I get some right here. Ma wa go alago shisha. Your own time will come. Your time will come definitely. You see, everybody has their own season. They have their own time. There's this thing they said. There's time for everybody. Everything has their own season. There's time when you harvest. There's time when you plant and you harvest and everything. So wait for your time. See, being able to look at your own strength, like your own power, your own success, and see your true value is actually one of the key sources, one of the vital key sources. Because without this ability, you'll be unmotivated and won't believe in yourself. It's in our nature, like it's natural, like it's a human's blood, like it's in our blood, like to like compare ourselves with others. Like, the ability to weigh one situation up against another helps us to make decisions and live our life productively. So, but the downside, like the bad part, is just that when you constantly compare your own life with those of other people, you always come up short. Like, very well, you come up short of yourself. You start weighing yourself down. Like, you start looking down on yourself, on your own ability. Over comparing, like, causes what? Envy. When you compare yourself too much, what causes envy. So, on a quick one, guys, I want to give you like tips on how to like break this cycle if you find yourself in this kind of situation when you start comparing yourself. Number one is just awareness. Get yourself aware. Like, if you know this thing it's getting so much, maybe your friend is doing fine and already like comparing yourself with your friends, it leads to envy and leads to hatred. Like, you start saying wrong thing against your friend and so on and so forth. Number two, just stop yourself when you realize you're doing it. Just stop yourself. Number three is always count your blessings. You know the song, count your blessings, name them one by one. Eh? Just count your blessings. Whatever stage you have, please just appreciate yourself. Like you are doing fine, baby girl. Baba, you are doing fine. Or you like count your blessings, like and thank God for whatever stage you've reached. You are getting there. We are all getting there, you know. And number three is just like I think number three or four, focus on your strengths. Focus on your strengths. Instead of looking at your weaknesses, ask yourself what your strengths are, celebrate them, be proud of them, but don't do it beraga. And celebrate yourself more, like feel good about them and work on using them to your best advantages. For example, now I am a podcaster, like let me just say, just coming up. And I've listened to other people's podcasts and I was like, man, these people sound like their dictions, like pronunciations, the sound, man, they're sounding on point, man. Like I'm always listening to them because I'm not even waiting for them to post a new podcast to listen because I love their show. That doesn't mean because they sound professional and they should stop me of saying, Tosin, your own does not sound this way. Well, sometimes I feel as if my podcast sounds somehow. That doesn't mean I should just like stop doing podcast or stop vlogging or blogging either. They were where I was before and then they get there, so me too I'm going to get there. So I keep appreciating the effort, my own voice, and start promoting myself like I'm doing well. So number three is just that trust the process. Yeah, trust the journey. Focus more on your journey. See, don't focus on how you rank in comparison. Like don't say, this person, I'm in rank one, she's in rank one and a half. Like you start comparing yourself, like taking that as a competition. Life is not a competition. Life is a process. Please, Ejo, Biko, stop comparing your life with other people's life. Stop measuring. Learn to like appreciate your strength, your achievements, the small wins you've done. Just appreciate yourself. Like yeah, you're doing good. Like you're doing well. Like take it rather. Yeah, you are one of the best. Just keep saying positive things to your life. Keep saying positive and appreciate others too. Like don't get envy. Like whatever, if they are at the top, yeah, you can look up to them and they can be like a motivate. They can motivate you. But when you do it too much and it leads to something called envy or hatred, and you start like yeah, it starts having effect on you yourself. Like start like looking down yourself or start doing the wrong thing in order to make it with them or being equal with them. Life is not like all hands are not equal. You can't be equal in this life. Some people are made rich, some people are made average, some people are made poor. Like life is not just that day, just that way. So guys, so the last quote by Terry Marquez, she made two quotes. So the last one is just like he said, the reason why we don't see our progress sometimes is because we are evaluating ourselves by other people's growth. Be kind to yourself. I've said this earlier. Be kind to yourself. Trust your journey. You are what? You are doing well. You are doing just fine. So guys, this is what I have for you. I'm sure you've learned one or two things here. I need to talk about this like it needs to be talked about. Someone needs to hear this. Someone needs to learn about this. That stop this matchup saying, I was saying my mates are this, my mates are that. You're not your mate. Trust your own process, guys. So, guys, I'm not here to come and confuse you, but I'm not here to I'm not here to confuse. I'm not here to confuse you, but to convince you that life is life is a process. Trust yourself. Trust your strength. Trust your ability. And big ups, like you know. You know what I mean? So, guys, this is what I have for you. I'm sure you guys have enjoyed this. And please, guys, I want you to repost, tell a friend, make comments. Let me know your own view. Please, that's very necessary. Let me know your own view about this episode. Let me know your view about measuring people, about the stuff I just said today. So, if you want to follow me on Instagram, my name is I am Titosin, and there's hyphen between I am Titosin, and on on Twitter, yeah, I am Titosin, yeah. And on Facebook, you can reach me on Aremoluwa Tosin Elizabeth on Facebook, and also on Google. Just type "Talks with Tosin" and it's going to bring it out there. Yeah, we are doing what? We're going to the world. Like so, guys, this is what I have for you. So, love you guys, and I'm going. I don't want to leave you guys, but I need to go. Bye. Love you.